All I've done so far is I washed my face, moisturized, and then with my Real Techniques sponge, put on the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream and Light. And this is probably a little bit dark for my winter paleness, but that's what I use. And when I'm doing more of a smoky eye, this is the face makeup I'll do, and then I go on to my eye makeup, just so then, like, if stuff falls out or if the outer edge isn't nice, I can fix that really easily. So, and looking in the viewfinder, the It Cosmetics CC cream looks so oily. The It Cosmetics CC cream does take a second to set. If you don't like that, I would suggest the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Lines. Should have used that foundation today because in the last video I also used the CC cream. So right now I just busted out my Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette, and I'm just using this really kind of whitish color, off-white, and I put that all over my eye, on my lid, my brow bone. Like, I just kind of use it as the base, and by doing this I feel like the colors blend nicely together. I really don't have like any reason to be putting on makeup today other than just to show you guys. Now I'll take, this is a Real Techniques brush. These brushes are my favorite, and this is a crease brush. And I'm just gonna go in with this really light gray color right here and blend that into the crease. Right along the crease for a transition shade. Having a transition shade just makes it all blend really nice. And this isn't gonna be like a super glammed out look. It's gonna be just kind of like, I wanna do more than my everyday look. I'll link that video down below if you haven't seen it. It's seriously what I do when I have like 10 minutes to get ready. I could just do one eye and then back into the other, but I'm a symmetrical person, so not a makeup artist, and not claiming to be a beauty guru. Just a lot of you guys ask how I do my eye makeup, and this is it. Sometimes it's different colors, but the same technique. What brush am I looking for? I think I'm looking for the one I just used. Yep, pretty sure. Okay. Usually I'd use a more fluffy brush for what I just did, for blending and shading, or putting whatever you want to call that. So now I'm going to take this same brush and I'm going to put it in this color right here between like the black and the white. There is color names on the back, but it's just another darker color. So I start off with the lightest, then a medium color. Now I'm going to the darkest, and I'm going to just focus it on the outer corner, and I kind of just dab a little bit, and I'll just do it and show you. And I just kind of like am lightly dabbing it into my eye. It may look like I'm poking my eyeball out, but I am not. This is nice and light. And maybe kind of going in towards the middle a little bit, and it looks crazy right now, right? Like, looks a little cray. But just like with my hair curling videos, it's about the application, then blending it all out. Okay. Now I'm gonna just wipe this off a little bit. So so there isn't a ton of pigment on it. I'm just using like a makeup cleaning cloth, face wipe, and then my sweatshirt kind of to dry it because I'm super fancy like that. I just wanted to get most of the product off. Now I'm gonna blend, blend, blend. So there's no additional color on it, just blending it out. Didn't add any color to it, just blending it out like a windshield wiper motion into the crease. Now, just to blend everything out again, I go into the lighter shade, and we'll just add that transition color back in. Same like windshield wiper motion. This just blends out the crease. Blending is really important when you're working with dark colors. And you can see like up close, this might look insane right now. I don't have perfect lighting. I don't plan on making a ton of beauty videos. I'm just going back with the same color I used on my brow bone, and I'm gonna put a little bit more on there with my finger. Yes, I use my middle finger. Don't take offense to it. Like, I'm not purposely doing it. Somebody pointed that on my last one, and I'm like, sorry, but there was no ill feelings towards that, even though you just tried to make it that way. Okay, now I do see like some of that like brow bone color came down. So just blend it out, same brush again. Maybe looking a little cray-cray right now, but just trust the process. Blend, blend, blend. Where is that? I seriously just saw it. Okay, so I've used all matte shades up until now, but I like to have matte on the brow bone, shimmer on the inner. That even like made sure that was a thing for my wedding. I don't know, I just don't like too much shimmer on my brow bone. So I'm just taking one of these eyeshadow applicator sponges, and I am putting a shimmery color on the inner corner, inner half of my eyelid. And I really like just dab it lightly to pack it on there. And this stuff falls out, so that's why I have not done my concealer yet. I really thought we were going to talk about a lot of other things other than a makeup tutorial, but apparently I feel like I really need to explain my ways of application, even though they are not professional. It's just what I do. I know I showed you the gray color, but I'll show you some other colors that I like to use for fun. I'll grab my blending brush again. No additional color on it, just blending it back out. It blends that harshness that's between the shimmer color now and the other colors. It's just all about apply and blend, apply and blend. I need to find my eyebrow spoolie. There it is. I usually will use the Benefit Gimme Brow, but they discontinued that and I don't have anything else right now. So I'm just working with my regular brows. Now I will do my eyeliner, mascara, and then I'll come back to you guys. The eyeliner and mascara really pull this look together. I used the Kat Von D tattoo eyeliner, which I need more of because it was really hard to work with this. And then the It Cosmetics Superhero mascara. Why couldn't I come up with that word? I don't know. So like I mentioned, I just have the It Cosmetics CC cream on. Now I'll go in and finish the rest of my makeup because as you can maybe see, I still have the super really dark circles under my eyes, mom life, and then there's some fallout. So first thing I usually do is just take my sponge and clear it off with no product. I don't know if that is actually a thing, but that's what I do. And then I put a little concealer under there, a lot of concealer under there, and then work that in with my sponge. I love this Tarte Shape Tape concealer. Oh, I cannot go to anything else, guys. I've tried and tried, but I go back to it every time. You probably maybe hear the washer going right now. I'm doing my 1 load of laundry a day. I watched, if you guys watch Ellie and Jared, her parents started a YouTube channel, and her mom gave a really cute little house organization tidiness video, and she recommended to do 1 load of laundry a day, and that way you never feel behind. And also she brought up a really good point in there, if you do 1 load of laundry a day and your clothes are always freshly washed, you won't be spending so much money on clothes. And for me, it's so true. I have my same favorite sweatshirts, my same favorite clothing, and since doing this 1 load of laundry a day, my stuff is always clean. Right now I'm just putting on some powder. Look at, I'm scraping the sides. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. Oh, and I just made it crumble. That's lovely. I'll have to get more of that. I'd show you the packaging, but it's done. And then I just kind of keep this in my T-zone area, forehead, under the eyes, and then down the center of the face. Cause my cheeks don't really need it. I'll bring some onto my neck just to blend things. Then I go to my contour, highlight, bronzer, whatever. Benefit Hoola, and I just use the brush that came with the little kit. Get my cheekbones, under my jaw, a little bit down onto my neck, and then a little bit on the forehead, but not too much. So I only dipped it in the product once to primarily use it on my underneath my cheekbone. I need a little bit more for my jaw there. I didn't grab very much last time. Under my jaw and my my washer is so loud. I don't usually use blush because I have rosacea, and as the CC cream wears off during the day, my rosiness on my cheeks shines through enough. So I just move on to highlighter, and this is the Becca Prosecco Pop. This is a Real Techniques brush. I highly suggest getting some of the Real Techniques, excuse me, I have hiccups now, brush kits. You get a lot for your value, and they're really good quality. They wash up really nice, and I just use plain old hand soap to wash my brushes. They've held up so nicely. Then I would put on some lip color. I don't have my favorite ones up here. Well, I guess I do have Lip Sense First Love. I don't have the gloss up here. The gloss is downstairs. I'll put a little Lip Sense on for you guys. I support many home-based businesses. So when I heard about Lip Sense, and I just busted all of my powder. That should just be tossed. So when I heard Lip Sense, I'm like, hey, why not? And I don't know if I'm applying it 100% correctly. Wow, my under eye circles show up on camera way more than they are in my mirror. And this is Lip Sense First Love. And like I said, I do not know if I'm applying it right. Coat number 1. You have to do multiple with this stuff. I think I can do just 2 with this stuff. It's a nice neutral color. I also wanted to show you guys, since I showed you the technique and looking at it in the viewfinder, it seems a lot lighter than in the mirror. The mirror looks a lot darker. It's a lot more smoky-eyed. It's a lot more like glamorous. You can see way more of the shimmer. So I know beauty YouTubers spend a lot of time and lighting, you know, making sure it's perfect, but I just am here in my bedroom. So I will also use this technique with the Too Faced chocolate bar palette. So I will use this. I love this shade for just all over the lid, on my brow bone. And then I go into, I use milk chocolate as the blending color, you know, where I was using it as a transition shade. And then I'll either use one of these darker browns for the outer corner, or this green, which is super cool, like having a hunter green mixed with brown. And then also I use the marzipan, which is just a neutral champagne color for the inner corner, or like if I'm going super glam, I use this shimmery gold. And I do the same technique even with some of my Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I will use, you know, this color as the crease, maybe the dark purple, maybe these 2 look really good together, and then the golds, the shimmeries. Like, it's always the same technique. I create like a base for my eye, put in a transition shade, put in the dark shade, work that really in, revamp the transition, stick on the shimmery in the inner corner, eyeshadow, eyeliner, mascara, and I'm good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this was helpful, and thank you so much for watching. This is just what I do. I get asked mostly on Instagram all the time, so give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll talk to you guys next time. It's super awkward for me to do beauty videos, but you guys have been asking for them lately, so I just wanted to share what I do with you guys.